The message arrived at exactly midnight, slipping between spam and notifications like it belonged there. "You have 24 hours to forget," it said, followed by a calm explanation written in neutral language, as if memory loss were a subscription service. One memory. Chosen voluntarily. Erased cleanly, permanently. No side effects listed, no warnings bolded for attention. Just a countdown that began the moment the message was opened. 24 hours felt generous at first, almost polite, until the narrator realized how short a day really is when every thought starts circling the same question: what would you be willing to lose? Some memories suggested themselves immediately, the way a sore tooth does when you run your tongue over it. Embarrassments. Regrets. Moments best left buried. But the offer didn't react to hesitation or curiosity. The countdown kept moving regardless, seconds slipping away with quiet indifference. The narrator realized the choice wasn't about pain, it was about value. The memory had to matter, or it wouldn't work. Whatever this was, it wasn't interested in scraps. Skepticism lasted until the narrator searched the service name and found nothing, except stories posted and deleted across forums, screenshots of messages identical to the one they'd received. Some users claimed it saved them. Others insisted it ruined their lives. All of them stopped posting shortly after. That was the proof. Not evidence of success or failure, but absence. Sleep didn't come easily. Every dream felt like rehearsal, memories lining up as if they knew they might be called next. Childhood scenes sharpened, old conversations replayed with cruel clarity. The narrator woke just before dawn with the uncomfortable realization that the mind was already cooperating, surfacing memories as if preparing to hand one over. Some memories refused to stay in the past. This one arrived uninvited throughout the morning, interrupting thoughts, stealing focus. A moment the narrator hadn't thought about in years, yet now it pushed forward insistently, like it was afraid of being chosen, or afraid of being forgotten. At noon, another message arrived. No reminder. No encouragement. Just clarification. Erasure removes the memory, not the consequences. Relationships shaped by it would remain changed. Decisions influenced by it would still exist. The world would not rearrange itself to make the absence comfortable. Forgetting, it warned gently, creates gaps. Gaps invite questions. The narrator tried to imagine life without the memory, tracing the outline of its absence. It was harder than expected. The memory wasn't isolated, it branched outward, connected to habits, fears, instincts. Removing it would be less like deleting a file and more like pulling a thread from fabric already under tension. A quiet horror crept in with a simple realization: even if the narrator forgot, others wouldn't. Friends would reference things that no longer made sense. Reactions would feel misplaced. Trust would feel undeserved or unexplained. Forgetting wouldn't erase the past, it would only remove the narrator's ability to defend themselves from it. Scrolling through archived stories again, the narrator noticed a pattern they'd missed before. Those who erased joyful memories described emptiness, a lack they couldn't name. Those who erased painful ones described unease, a sense of being watched by something they couldn't remember inviting in. Memory, it seemed, functioned like a lock. Remove the wrong one, and something stayed open. With 6 hours left, the service initiated contact. Not a voice, not text, just a presence, a focused attention that felt like someone waiting patiently for an answer. The narrator understood then that the countdown wasn't a limit. It was a courtesy. The choice had never been what to forget. It was why. Was the narrator trying to escape pain or responsibility? Regret or guilt? Some memories hurt because they shouldn't have happened. Others hurt because they were handled badly. Forgetting the difference mattered. The narrator hovered over confirmation more than once, fingers trembling. The memory pulsed, vivid and sharp, as if offering itself up in self-defense. The clock ticked louder now, every second a small accusation. Suddenly, it became clear what memory the service wanted. Not the obvious one, not the painful one, but the first moment the narrator realized they had done something they couldn't undo. The moment accountability was born. That memory shaped everything after it. Removing it wouldn't bring peace. It would bring permission. A clean slate sounds merciful until you realize it also wipes away growth. Lessons learned the hard way don't feel like lessons anymore when you can't remember earning them. The narrator wondered how many people had used the service to stay the same forever. With 1 hour left, the countdown slowed. Not literally, but subjectively. Every minute stretched, heavy with possibility. The narrator felt watched again, not impatiently, but with interest. In the final moments, the narrator made a decision not to choose a memory, but to refuse the erasure entirely. The confirmation button remained untouched as the timer hit zero. No blackout. No rush of relief. No punishment. The day continued. The world remained intact. For a moment, the narrator wondered if it had all been a test of will. Then a realization settled in, slow and cold. The service hadn't erased anything. It had been observing. Measuring hesitation. Evaluating which memories the narrator valued under pressure. The offer hadn't been about forgetting. It had been about mapping the mind. Days later, the narrator noticed the same message appear on a friend's phone. Same wording. Same calm tone. Same countdown beginning the instant it was read. This time, the narrator said nothing. Some memories hurt because they anchor us to consequences. Removing them doesn't free us, it untethers us. The narrator understands now why the service keeps offering the choice, again and again. Because forgetting isn't the danger. Choosing what deserves to be remembered is.